You're listening to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and John.
So warm up that old cup of joe and join in on the conversation.
Hey everybody, it's John, and for this week's Half Calf, Chuck wanted me to put together a few clips from my first interview on Experience the People. So here it is. This is from my first interview with Andrew Chambers. Welcome to Experience the People, the podcast I created to connect with individuals on a meaningful level. I'm your host, John Lasky, and I get to sit down and have sincere conversations with people who share everything from their inspiring stories and tragic mistakes to passion projects and life lessons in a relatable and transparent way that allows you to experience the people. My first guest is a special one. He is an amazing chef and entrepreneur, on top of being a husband and a father. He has the biggest heart of anyone I have ever met, and he happens to be my brother. Join me for this week's sit-down with Andrew Chambers.
You know, growing up, my dad always used to say, be consistent.
Yeah.
He didn't care if you could do it. He would always ask, can you do it again? Be consistent. You know, my mom used to say, if I had to think about my childhood and think about lessons, it was work hard, tell the truth, be consistent, and improvise. Know how to improvise. And when I think of improvising, I just think of make it happen. Know how to make it happen regardless. If you got to make it happen, make it happen.
Right. Whatever you got.
Make it happen. Use what you got to make it happen. You know, my parents came to this country, American dream story, man. They came here with nothing.
Right.
And I lived a good life, bro. I didn't want for nothing. So to come to this country from a third world country with nothing, and, you know, my parents have been millionaires, so
Yeah.
they made it happen.
When did he pick that up? Like, when did he become a chemist? Like, I know you've told me the story about him working at like the chemistry lab or whatever, and he was mopping floors or something. He would hang around and watch. He would learn.
Yeah, I think he started as like the helper.
Yeah. Okay. So he was like a gopher or something.
Yeah, kind of something like that.
And he just learned that way.
And, you know, he would just pay attention to what the chemists and the other guys were doing.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they're asking questions and he knew the answer. And then that would turn into, Godfrey, can you help us with this?
Oh, man.
And then that thing dominoed until now he's running plants and things like that, you know, and
so crazy.
making, you know, huge pots of paint.
That's so crazy.
You know what I mean? So I just tell people it taught me the why. My daddy had already taught me how to cook. By the way, Godfrey Chambers in his heyday, best chef ever.
Yeah.
I give him all the credit.
Really?
Yeah, I learned how to cook
Best chef ever.
Period. At some point, he made the transition to art manufacturing. He used to work with Bob Ross. He used to make paints for Bob Ross.
Stop.
I think he has a couple patents for Bob Ross paints and stuff, too.
No way.
Yeah, man. Bob Ross, Happy Trees, you know?
Of course I know who Bob Ross is,
Yeah.
man.
My dad, in his industry, in his field, he's known. He's the stuff.
Wow.
He was for a long time.
I find that so fascinating.
My background is definitely more rigid. You know, there was less room for error. But at the same time, I feel like it shaped me
Yeah.
to be who I am. It shaped me to be persistent.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm
That's
cool.
what I always talk about with people. Like some of those hard times, those hardships, whatever it might be. I mean, if we didn't go through it, we wouldn't be who we are today. So if we like who we are today.
Yeah, just don't
You know
never
what I'm saying?
fold. We just can't never fold.
Yeah. Look, man, this has been a great conversation. My battery's getting low.
We got so much more to
gotta
talk
start-
about, though.
Dude, we've got
I've got another question. I want you to answer one last question. Hopefully the battery holds out.
Yeah,
Come on, baby.
I'll answer it quick.
What do you want written on your tombstone?
He was generous.